Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to talk today about why you can't do jiu-jitsu by yourself. You may have seen in some other videos people drilling moves by themselves. There's whole workout programs just doing jiu-jitsu moves, all that stuff. But the reality is right now, if you were to pause this video and get down on the floor, can you do jiu-jitsu by yourself? No. Now, why is this a big deal? One of the things I didn't expect is how thankful I am and how much respect I have for my teammates. I knew that it would be a class and there would be other people there, and we're all gonna do jiu-jitsu, right? But I didn't recognize the value that they bring to me, the value they bring to the gym, how much respect I would have for them. I think that's important because it goes to one of the background things in the jiu-jitsu community that you hear a lot about in videos and you hear about in belt testing. People will have the skills to go up in a belt. People will be able to tap, belts 2 or 3 ranks higher than them, whatever it might be. You hear all these different things about skill, but then you have people wondering why they're not being promoted or why the gym culture is the way that it is, why maybe even like the guy in my channel intro video who got turned away from some gyms just because of his size, why that's a thing. And that's because in the background of all jiu-jitsu is the idea of culture. Do you understand what the bigger picture is when it comes to jiu-jitsu? Now, to me that sounded kind of mystical or weird, and can I just do the sport and enjoy that without, really going into all of it? You can. But it's not mystical. It's a very practical thing. You show up and you're doing this sport that involves choking, bending very uncomfortably, and sweating all over and crushing other people, other human beings. Not only that, but they're going to let you learn how to do that on them. It's one thing if you're rolling and you get the better of someone and you're winning the game. I'm hesitant to use win because we usually try not to talk about winning and losing. But you're winning the game. You're beating them, as it were. It's another thing for them to be like, all right, today we're going to practice arm bars. And all of a sudden your partner and eventually you are like, yeah, you can arm bar me. Go ahead. Use this one. And then you start coaching people through. Well, as a white belt, we don't coach. Don't do that. Just don't do that. I want to all the time. I come from a coaching kind of teaching background as a pastor, and I want to be like, I see this thing. Just don't. All right. If you're a white belt, just don't. Just be there and yeah. Anyways, your partner is going to be like, yeah, do this. Make it hurt more. It'll hurt more if you turn the thumb this way. Like, they're into that. Now, that sounds weird to most people. If that's you and you came to this video, then I don't know what YouTube's algorithm is doing. I'm happy you're here. I'd love for you to stay, but you probably have no idea why this sounds fun. But what it is you'll find that you respect these people so much. I have so much respect for Joel, the blue belt that I roll with, that is basically my co-coach. So much respect for him. He lets Courtney just beat up on him while they're teaching me moves, and then when we're rolling, he's the only other guy there, and so it's me and him. We have a couple other guys coming in here a little bit more now, but yeah, I mean, it was me and him, and I'm like, dude, I respect you for just letting me work. Like, the first kind of rolls, I guess, that we did, he was clearly just letting me work. He could have, just like your upper level belts or your professors will probably do to you, they can end the game anytime they want. They're just letting you work. He was letting me work for a little while. But now that we've gotten into a little bit more full speed rolls, man, I respect him. I respect him for playing with me, for being humble, for being helpful, all of that. And I think that's something that we need to talk about and recognize, that our teammates are there because they love what they're doing, but because they need you too, and because you need them. You're never going to get a black belt without your teammates. And I think one of the most profound things that I think of if or when I ever get promoted is to look at that new belt and recognize all the hours, not just that I put into learning and growing as a jiu-jitsu practitioner, but I'll recognize the hours and sacrifice of all my teammates that go into that belt. You see some of these videos of people getting promoted to black, and you're like, they have 10 years, 12 years into this journey, and they never would have got there without their teammates. Never would have gotten it. And you see in that belt the blood, sweat, and tears of all the people that you got to learn all the things that make you a black belt are put into that. So, man, when you're here at your gym this week, I hope that you see your teammates in a new light, that you're thankful and grateful for them, that you tell them how grateful you are for them, how much you respect them. Say thank you for rolling with me, man. I know this might sound weird, but I wouldn't be here, I couldn't do this without you. I couldn't do this without you, white belt, coming in here and helping pay for the lights to be on. I couldn't do this without you, purple, coaching me, brown, coaching me, professor, opening this gym, caring enough to teach what you have spent so much of your life learning. It makes a profound impact on me. And this is me with a month in. This is one of the first real lessons I learned, probably in my first week and a half, recognizing, man, I can't do this by myself. I need someone to teach me, and I need someone to roll with me. And respect your teammates. They're there to see you succeed, and they're there for you to help them succeed. So make sure you respect your teammates. I didn't expect that lesson. I wanted to respect them in a general sense of, hey, you're a human being, and I respect you. But the profound respect that you have for a teammate on a team again was probably up there with the idea of having a coach again. Huge, huge value. And so respect your teammates. Lean into them, help them, learn from them, be thankful for them. You can't do this by yourself. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I hope this one doesn't have as much to do, I guess, about being a bigger guy or girl. But if you enjoy this stuff, give me a thumbs up. It helps me know better what questions you have, what you're looking for. And then, of course, subscribe and come on this journey with me. And we'll keep asking questions about what it's like to be a giant playing jiu-jitsu. Thanks, guys.